trick we box are crazy. Aiming on my baby pictures. Beef with housing. Police scriptures that.
The week is starting off right. Monday night, and 2K Sports presents the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Denver Nuggets. On Wednesday, they'll take on Zion Williamson and the New Orleans Pelicans. Then on Friday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers.
And for that game against Miami, it's going to be their 7th outing on the year. You feel the team will continue to round into form.
Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. Inside for them, it's Gordon and Jokic. In at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. And it's Watson in at the 3 spot. And for the Timberwolves, up at the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. Guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. And it's Gobert in at the center position. And Craig, now that we have a new season underway, what's most important for these teams to remember right now?
That it's a long season, Kevin. And I know we say that a lot, but it's the truth. And to just remember, there's going to be plenty of ups and downs during the course of the year.
Jokic, that's in there. Murray with the assist. Jokic has got the first points of the night for the Nuggets. And finished off by Gobert.
Gobert knows his strengths on offense and plays to them well.
Here's Denver now. This is their first chance to take a look at the Timberwolves this season.
And going back to last year, this series was an even split.
Yeah, guys, they feel like they're the better team. The standings would agree with that. I look for them to assert that with their play tonight.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
DiVincenzo passes to Edwards. Beyond the arc. Denver grabs the miss. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Here's Murray. Drops in the layup for 2. Murray's got 5.
Off to a nice start here. They've hit all 3 from the field.
For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. DiVincenzo with the screen for McDaniel. Outside Edwards. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
Pass to Jokic. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Brown with the screen on McDaniel. Watson surveying the D. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Jokic outside. No good that time. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's McDaniels. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Strong work inside by the 6'9" Jaden McDaniels, showing how effective he can be down there.
Watson the screen. Outside Gordon. Pass to Watson. To the paint. And it's Jokic missing.
No matter how good you are, it's tough with the defender draped all over you.
Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
And it's Watson with the ball for the Nuggets. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Jokic inside, defended by Gobert.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
McDaniels finds DiVincenzo. Jokic against Gobert. Gobert with a screen for Randall. Knocks down the 3 ball.
I don't think anybody would call him a consistent three-point threat, but Randall can certainly drop in a few if you give him room.
Brown the pass to Jokic. Now Murray, defended by DiVincenzo, and he makes that one.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Pass to DiVincenzo. For 3, Edwards. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Edwards loves those long-range bombs. He's a confident shooter.
The Nuggets trail by 3. Now Murray. He's got 7. Watson kicks to Murray. Jokic passes to Brown. And he comes up with the deuce.
One of the things you like about Brown is that he's just got a good feel for how to play and how to get his offense going from a variety of spots.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. The 2K leaderboard provides us now with this list of last season's assist leaders. Jokic is second.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to McDaniel. Timberwolves passing it around. And here's Edwards from the arc. Drills it from outside. Edwards got a couple of threes now in the first with the Timberwolves. Here's Jokic. Murray outside. No good with the triple.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Randall with a screen for Edwards. Off target from three-point range. The Nuggets trail by 4. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. I asked him about Nikola Jokic and what makes him such a difficult matchup for defenses, and he said his versatility. He's a capable scorer and a fantastic passer. We have to be wary of his scoring and distribution with him, and that's not easy. Let's see how things unfold in this one. Guys?
Thank you, Allie. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. And we saw last season the Nuggets GA in the final week of the regular season making a coaching change and a shift in their front office.
A pretty rare situation. Seems like there's been a power struggle, and rather than choosing sides, the decision was to just make a fresh start.
And here is DiVincenzo. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Indiana. Just 4 to shoot. From past the arc.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Pass to Brown. Gordon with a screen on Edwards. Brown against Edwards. He nails it, and we're tied up.
If there's a couple of things that Christian Brown is, it's hard-working and hard-nosed. Some inside contact, not going to bother him at all.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. Scoreless thus far. pass to McDaniels. It's Randall with the drive. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Going towards the basket, that's when Randall's most dangerous.
Murray looking around. Puts up a deep 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Edwards. And here is DiVincenzo. Gobert with a screen for DiVincenzo. And no good to start the night, missing his first attempt there. Murray, the pass to Watson. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got his 3rd assist on the night. Timberwolves trail. And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. New lineup here for the Timberwolves. For the Nuggets. Here is Conley. Out left to the wing. Here's Dillingham. He's covered by Brown. Lock at 6. Dillingham, no good.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left. High percentage play. He's excellent around the rim.
Pass to Ingles. Now Dillingham trains it from beyond the arc. Dillingham's got the game tied up here for the Timberwolves.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
Now here's Valanciunas. Valanciunas with a screen on Miller. And again, it's Denver. Here's Conley. He has yet to score. And we're seeing Cam Johnson take his offensive game, GA, to another level.
And upping his scoring while remaining efficient. Most of the shots coming from long distance, but he can put the ball in the bucket from just about anywhere.
Dillingham with the bucket.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Johnson dishes to Hardaway. Back to Johnson. Brown outside. From 15 feet away, Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves shooting 47% here so far. Conley finds Ingles. Back to Conley. Fires the 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Nice to see Conley receive the dime for once. He's normally the one dropping dime. Pass
to Hardaway. Johnson surveying the floor. Up top, Valanciunas. Tipped away and stolen by Dillingham. To the inside, and there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That is his first foul of the game. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Dillingham. 6 to shoot. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Reed gets the bucket.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Hardaway up top. A 23-point game for him in the win against Phoenix. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Hardaway has got 5 now.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Timberwolves.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. Dillingham is out there with Conley. And it's Ingles in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And Clark, something fundamental to good offense, but so often overlooked, the art of setting a terrific screen.
Tell you, a screen set well can do a lot for your offense and even for the screener. But it comes down to timing as well as footwork. You've got to be able to set that screen legally, and then the ability to get out of the screen quickly is so important, as well as the correct angle. Boy, Valanciunas, a mountain of a man, a solid big guy who scores well and provides a lot of length and muscle inside.
Now here's Reed. That one no good. Murray outside. To Hardaway, 3-pointer. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks. Chris Finch getting buy-in from his players top to bottom. Anthony Edwards said he's such a great coach and just a likable person. He will coach you hard, and he comes in ready to work every day. You look forward to working with someone like that. Kevin?
Has him bought in. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. And the first one at the line is good.
And every season, it seems, Reed takes another step forward in adding to his game, and that's a testament to his strong work ethic.
And he can't hit the second.
Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss will keep it all tied up.
Pass to Hardaway. Murray with it. A 32-point game for him in the win against Phoenix.
Yeah, but he was also a force on the defensive side. 2 block shots and also altered a ton of shots.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Outside, Reed. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Excellent use of size there by Valanciunas, reaching out and just swatting that shot away.
Murray finds Valanciunas. score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now, here's Ingles. Still without a basket. Dillingham. Here's Murray. Good, nice job down low. Murray's got the lead up to 6 now for the Nuggets.
You know, when Murray finishes like this, guys, it shows you how aggressive his mindset is in attacking the defense.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Checked in for the Timberwolves. Now here the 2K leaderboard with last season's top rebounding teams. Fourth, the Nuggets.
There's not a whole lot to complain about with these numbers. I mean, they made a commitment to rebounding last year, and it was obvious. It showed on a consistent basis. They put great effort into rebounding the ball last season.
And Greg, when you're dealing with this Timberwolves team fairly deep with size up front,
that can wear you down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength of this team.
Reed gets the bucket.
Reed has a pretty proficient three-point shot. He's a big guy who loves to stretch the floor, too.
Murray kicks to Johnson. Reed against Valanciunas. Pass to Murray. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Dillingham. He's covered by Brown. Reed against Valanciunas. Reed the pass to Randall. Randall is doubled. Outside Conley. Now Dillingham. And the 3 off target. Hardaway passes to Murray. Kicks it out to Johnson. Brown deciding where to go with it. And that one drops. And it's a 7-point Denver lead.
Boy, that quick trigger mindset when Hardaway Jr. is firing away like this, you know he's feeling it.
Pass to Randall. Outside, Reed. Reed with a screen on Hardaway. Dillingham wide open, and he fires. And a miss there on the triple. Murray outside. Now Valanciunas. Out to Hardaway for 3. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And 2 more 3-point field goals for him here in the second quarter. Somebody had better get a hand on.
Clark into the lane. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, I'm told the Nuggets were excited to add veteran center Jonas Valanciunas. They really struggled last season to craft effective lineups when Nikola Jokic was out of the game. In JV, they have a capable scorer and playmaker who can steady the reserves.
He is a big factor. Shams, thank you very much for the report. First free throw is good. So Anthony Edwards, the Timberwolves franchise player. GA, how good do you think he can be?
Well, some were ready to anoint him the new face of the league, but If they're to win the franchise's first title, there's another level he's got to reach.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Dillingham, and it's Edwards in for Mike Conley. Now here's Murray. He's got 11. Hardaway passes to Johnson. Here's Murray. From deep. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Defeated by the Pacers in the last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Back to Hardaway, to the middle. Here's Jokic. Jokic just takes what he wants inside. Amazing. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Denver.
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
Johnson outside. Back to Murray. Over Edwards. Murray, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Pass to Randall. Over Johnson. Shot is good, and the Nugget lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Randall.
Boy, down low, Randall can throw those 250 LBs around and create havoc. Tough for the defense to slow him down.
Now here's Murray. He's got 11. Outside Hardaway. Bucket is good. Hardaway has got 15.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Clark, the pass to Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. They get it back. That one good for 2.
Well, defensively, you know you need to box out Gobert. That's a missed assignment right there.
Edwards against Murray. "11 feet away." A rebound by the Timberwolves. McDaniels in the post. Guarded by Hardaway. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. Naz Reid, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Clark. And then for Denver, Gordon comes in for Johnson. And it's Peyton Watson in for Murray. Here's Hardaway. 15 points in the game. Pass to Jokic. Watson with it. Working on McDaniels. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Guarded by Hardaway. The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
DiVincenzo fighting hard for that bucket. Great determination.
Outside Gordon. Back to Hardaway. Jokic a screen. Puts up a deep 3. And Tim Hardaway Jr. with the 3. 18 points for him.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Edwards finds Reed. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. And it's 9 points for Naz Reid. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And checking out some numbers for Gobert. Coming off a terrific season. And he finished among the top 10 in blocks, bringing that intimidation factor to the paint.
And it's a pretty terrific feat to finish top 3 in field goal percentage. Just a testament to how hard he works to become the consummate pro. Johnson, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. McDaniels outside. Pass to Edwards. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. They've led by as much as 10. Now Brown. Here's Jokic. Back to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Watson for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Clark, there's no question Peyton Watson is a player on the rise.
Yeah, and I think his ceiling is pretty high. I mean, he's a high-effort guy, seems to be a high-character guy because he's always ready whenever his number is called, and he produces in short stints of playing time. And the versatility he brings defensively, major value added.
Now, here's Johnson. Pass to Brown. On the wing, Johnson, defended by DiVincenzo. And again, Denver, no good.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And stolen by Gordon. Inside, here's Brown. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on Naz Reid.
Brown is deceptively explosive, and he can surprise defenders with that burst he has inside.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. This past postseason, the Nuggets, Clark, were a part of 2 thrilling Game 7 series.
Yes, indeed they were. They beat the Clippers in the first round and then fell to the Thunder in a very competitive series and ended up giving the eventual NBA champs their toughest test of the postseason.
And he makes both free throws. And for Christian Braun, 3 high school state titles, then a national championship in college. And now Clark, an NBA champion in Denver.
Yeah, you can count the guys that have done that in the history of the NBA on maybe 2 hands. It might only be 1. You'd have to categorize him as a winner, if nothing else. I mean, and his game is all about quality. I mean, he does everything. He moves well without it. He can shoot it. He can drive it. He defends well. I mean, he's just a throwback all-around good guard.
And so here's Denver. After the basket by Minnesota, Brown finds Gordon. This one for 3. Good on the triple. Gordon's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the 3 at almost 60% for the game.
Gobert with a screen on Gordon. Reid misses.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
Outside Gordon. It's Jokic top of the key. Shot clock at 5. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Jokic has got 8.
What a move that time. Crossed up the whole building on that play.
And Edwards puts up a deep 3. And so it's the Denver Nuggets ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've done a lot of great work from long range. Right back after this break.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
Well, right now for Minnesota, they've played below average basketball coming out the gates. They were hoping for more. They were talking a good game in the preseason, but they have not backed it up. Like you never back anything up, Ernie.
And let's dig into the first half now. Things looking pretty good for the Nuggets.
Their bench doesn't look like a bench at all. It looks like they have 2 starting units.
And that means no rest for the defense. They're out there huffing and puffing.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Nice game. Great performance by Tim Hardaway Jr.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Here's Murray. So out there for the Nuggets right now. In at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Watson in at the 3, the small forward. And the shot is good.
Good concentration by Murray to score it inside.
Timberwolves trail by 11. Randall outside. Pass to McDaniels. DiVincenzo kicks to Edwards. Gobert with a screen for McDaniel. Clock at 4. And here is DiVincenzo. A three-pointer off the mark. Now here's Watson. Jokic with a screen on McDaniels. Outside Gordon. Pass to Murray. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Edwards, the bounce pass. Randall against Gordon, puts it up. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Randall's got it back down to single digits for Minnesota. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Nikola Jokic is a family man through and through. He said, quote, basketball is not the main thing in my life and probably never will be. And to be honest, I like it because I have something more at home, something that's more important than basketball. Back to you.
Some good perspective. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report.
This is where McDaniels has put in a lot of work, catching and shooting with confidence.
Outside Gordon. Watson the screen. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Over to the wing. Watson finds Jokic. Gobert with the defensive effort.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Randall outside. Poked loose and stolen by Murray. Now Brown. And here is Murray. 13 points in the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Nuggets with another miss.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Gordon against Randall. It's hauled in by Gordon. The Nuggets leading by 6. Murray the pass to Brown. Jokic kicks to Gordon. Pass to Jokic. Stolen by McDaniel. For 3, Edwards. Edwards shooting fearlessly from the arc.
Something's brewing, guys. The 3-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
Outside Gordon. Down low. Trying to end the drought. Jokic fighting through contact.
There's just no stopping Jokic on the inside.
DiVincenzo passes to Gobert. Randall kicks to DiVincenzo. Pass to Edwards. Wide open look. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
And McDaniels, here we go. Randall with the bucket. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Jokic. A rebound by the Timberwolves. And the points coming for them now, Greg and bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Here's Gobert, and he drops it in from the low post. Gobert's got 6.
This is Gobert's comfort zone, using his size to capitalize down there.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. It's a one-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Take a look at the most efficient scorers in the NBA from last year's campaign. Rudy Gobert, 3rd.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
Pass to Murray. In the screen. Denver keeping it going. A new 14-second clock. DiVincenzo passes to Gobert. Randall outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Now it's a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning. Have not stopped.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Well, Clark, we've all heard the stats on Nikola Jokic, but it doesn't tell the entire story, does it?
No, it doesn't tell the whole story, but it tells you a series of stories. I mean, Jokic is like the encyclopedia of basketball, Kevin. I mean, I just love watching him play. I mean, this guy does it his own way at his own pace, and his skill level is off the charts. His shot making is remarkable. His unorthodox way of doing what he does is a treat for all spectators of the game.
And Jokic drops them both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Randall down low. He's against Gordon. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them. The Nuggets trail by 4. Pass to Watson. Back to Murray. Jokic on top. Gobert with the block.
That's exactly what Rudy brings to your team on the defensive end.
McDaniels kicks to Edwards. It's to Gobert. Now here's Randall. 6 on the shot clock. Here is Edwards. Launches it. Rebound by Murray. Lob pass to Gordon. Stolen by McDaniels. Now here's DiVincenzo. He's covered by Murray. McDaniels finds Edwards. Randall outside. 5 to shoot. Drills the three-pointer. And it's a 7-point Minnesota lead.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed, he's checked in for Julius Randle. Joe Ingles comes in for McDaniels. And it's Mike Conley in for Dante DiVincenzo. Big group substitution here for Denver. Holmes checked in. Johnson comes in for Peyton Watson. Tim Hardaway Jr. is checked in for Christian Brown. And it's Bruce Brown in for Jamal Murray. Hardaway dishes to Brown. Holmes with a screen on Conley. Pass to Jokic. 5 on the clock. Here's Hardaway. Gobert with the block.
No surprise Gobert sent that shot back.
Minnesota leading by 5. Reed with a screen on Hardaway. Outside, Reed. Misses the 3. Denver's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Pass to Jokic. Jokic machetes his way through the coverage.
Hey, look, the defense gave a great effort there. Good contest, but Jokic just found a way to play through the contact and make it happen.
Reed finds Conley. 6 to shoot. Back to Reed. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Now here's Brown. Holmes with a screen on Reed. Pass to Holmes. Lets it go from deep. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
That free throw missing. And having a star in Anthony Edwards, Clark, with so much confidence, what kind of impact does that have for the Wolves?
Well, it's huge. I mean, he wants the pressure of carrying the team, and with his outgoing nature and skill set, that mentality, I think, permeates the team and gives it great confidence.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Shannon's checked in, and Dillingham subbed in for Edwards. So, Clark, looking at the history of the Timberwolves, they're in the most successful stretch ever.
Yeah, you look at the first 24 seasons, Minnesota won just 2 playoff series total. They've won 4 rounds in the last 2 years alone in the playoffs. You know, what's been the key if you ask that question? I'd say having that guy Anthony Edwards is where you start.
Now, here's Brown. Pass to Valanciunas. Now Hardaway over Dillingham. Got that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut down to 3 on the bucket from Hardaway.
Boy, a promising mid-range game that's highlighted by strong fundamentals and mechanics. Hardaway Jr., a productive scorer. Relatively open from mid-range. You'd like to see that one go down.
Brown the pass to Johnson. And here is Holmes for the tie. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Holmes got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's clearly a recent trend. Big guys who can shoot it from distance.
Pass to Dillingham. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Nuggets have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Johnson outside. Screened by Valanciunas. High post Johnson. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And it's Conley with the ball for the Timberwolves. Pass to Shannon. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Shannon's got his first 2 points.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Hardaway for 3. Can't knock in the 3. Julius Randle getting it done for the Timberwolves. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Randle and Reed holding down the post spots. Conley out there with Dillingham. And it's Ingles in at the small forward position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Now here's Brown. Following the miss by Julius Randle. And it's Brown missing. Here is Conley. Randle outside. Pass to Reed. Outside Conley. Shot on the wing. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got 7 rebounds in the game. Brown the pass to Valanciunas. Johnson kicks to Brown. Rebound, Minnesota. Conley scanning the floor. Pass to Ingles. Randle outside. And Reed has it in the corner. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
Off-ball preparation paying off for Reed. He was just waiting for that pass.
Valanciunas dishes to Hardaway. Johnson kicks to Brown. Pulls up on the wing. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 5 rebounds tonight. Conley with it. Randle outside. Conley with the screen on Johnson. Randle against Johnson. Lets the 3 fly. Randle no good. The Nuggets trail by 5. Left side, Brown. Murray, the pass to Hardaway. A 3-ball. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
Boy, you cannot let Hardaway Jr. get going like this, guys. I mean, once he's in that rhythm and flow, it's bad news for the defense.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Minnesota making a switch. Edwards is checked in, and a switcher also for Denver. Jokic is checked in. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. Now, here's Reed. Edwards looking it over. Hands it from downtown. Edwards got 19 points.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
Now, Jokic. Kicks it out to Johnson. Pass to Murray. There's the triple. And again, Denver with the triple.
That's his second made three, first of this half.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And Randall throws it down.
Randall, another bucket, continues to expand his offensive game.
Stolen by Conley. Pass to Randall. Randall is doubled, and there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Here's Randall. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. This has truly been a special era, Clark, for this Nuggets franchise.
You know, it has been. There's no denying it. Over the last 5 years, they've held the second-best regular season record after the Celtics. Of course, the franchise got its first NBA title in 2023, thanks to the all-time greatness of Nikola Jokic.
And the first one drops.
You're looking for a guy that plays with a bit of an edge. Julius Randle is your man. I mean, he's been an all-NBA selection on multiple occasions.
All free throws good from Randall. The Nuggets trail by 6. Now, here's Jokic. Jokic with the screen on Edwards. Murray outside. Pass to Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Brown outside. Rebound, Minnesota.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
There's the drive. Hardaway with the steal. score the basket for his 10th make. 10 for 12, 83% accuracy.
Tip your hat to Hardaway Jr. there, guys. I mean, even in the face of aggressive defense, he stays focused and delivers.
Edwards passes to Randall. Here's Dillingham. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Third team foul. At the line for your Timberwolves, Dillingham. 3 shots.
3 shots. 3 shots.
And he's good on the first of 3. Daniels, he's checked in for Minnesota. Denver also making some changes. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Cameron Johnson. Peyton Watson comes in for Hardaway. And Christian Brown subbed in for Brown. Second free throw, no good. And he nails the third. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. The Timberwolves making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in. Here's Murray. To the inside. Jokic. Got it. Jokic unfazed by the contact.
It takes body control, concentration, and skill to score against that kind of defense. Jokic doing a really nice job inside.
DiVincenzo with the screen for Edwards. Offline with his 3. The Nuggets trail by 4. Pass to Murray. Jokic with the screen on DiVincenzo. Shoots. And it's Jokic missing. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Now Randall, the tray. The offensive rebound. Back to Gobert. Jokic with the steal. Pass to Brown. Back to Murray. And here's Jokic, defended by Gobert. 7-foot shot. Gobert with the block.
And there's a reason Gobert has led the league in block shots.
McDaniels passes to Gobert. Tries from the block. Denver grabs the miss. Murray's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Brown. Now here's Watson, guarded closely. Jokic inside, defended by Gobert.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for two, Jaden McDaniel.
Shooting two.
He's off on the first.
Known as a versatile and tremendous defender, McDaniels also continues to make real good progress as a scorer.
And he's good on the second.
Well, he did enough there. He made it a two-possession game, at least.
Murray, the pass to Gordon. Denver passing it around. It's good.
Elite vision from Jokic. Knows exactly where his teammates are at all times and recognizes the defense, too.
Timberwolves leading by 3. Outside Edwards. Pass to Randall. Over Gordon. Off the left rim and out.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Now here's Randall. Over Gordon. And it's Denver with the rebound. Murray's got his 5th rebound in this one. A nice shot by Brown. Brown's got it all tied up now for the Nuggets.
Brown is somebody you've got to be aware of at all times because he's a lethal outside shooter.
DiVincenzo with the screen for Gobert. Here's Randall. Gordon with the defensive effort.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his makes in the last quarter.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Hey, night in and night out, Jokic is taking and relishing the contact.
2 shots. Nikola Jokic.
Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
You know, for Jokic, his consistency at the line goes back to his rookie season. He's always shot above 80% on his free throws. That's remarkable for a guy of his size.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Now here's Randall. Now Gobert. And just miss after miss right now. Here is Gordon.
Good to see Gordon coming through with a big basket. I mean, he's no stranger to these high-intensity moments.
Now McDaniel. And here's Randall. Lock at 6. And he makes that one count.
Calm when it counts. Randall has that clutch DNA.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. Here is Gordon. Jokic sets the screen for Gordon. Ball's knocked loose. Plays it in off the window.
The more his team needs from him, the more Gordon steps up and delivers. He's always ready to go big in the clutch.
Oh, here's Edwards. Randall outside. Here's DiVincenzo. And there's the 3.
Look at DiVincenzo going on the attack. Those they need some points on this possession, and he delivered.
Jokic inside, defended by Gobert. Gobert there for the rebound.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
He gets it to go.
Seems like Edwards never stops competing and believing right until the final buzzer.
Here's Jokic. A slam by Jokic.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes. Edwards is who you want to go to in the clutch when you need points, and will usually find a way to get them for you.
And we got a timeout from David Adelman. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Now Jokic. Jokic hits the contested jam.
Easy to understand why they turn to Jokic in these situations. He has a knack for cashing in on big possessions.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Here's DiVincenzo. Here's Gobert. Jokic pulls it down.
Yeah, that's got to be frustrating for him. He'll usually convert that. How about the big-time clutch basket from Jokic? No backup in him, despite the major pressure.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Handle with the ball. Jokic pulls it down. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Go to the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good. Fires away from outside. So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
Nicola, congratulations on the win. What does a win like this say about your team?
I mean, we are looking for each other. We are finding it. When we start playing like we're supposed to play, we are really good. So hopefully we're going to continue to play like this.
Thanks, Nicola. Back to you guys.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Tim Hardaway Jr.